me up. I've been trying to keep it cool. These little they trying to start them too late. My finger was already on.
Just about set for football now here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Think back to a couple years ago, he's the 2nd overall pick. He's the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Going into year 2, Mike, I think the expectations were that he was going to blow up onto the scene and be MVP-type quarterback. The team as a whole took a little bit of a step back, and so did CJ. So I think going in, they're motivated. I think they want to recapture a lot of the magic from CJ Stroud's rookie year and now see, okay, in year 3, with the pieces he has around him, they think the sky's the limit.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Kirk is the motion man. Right back to Marks on first down. Uh-oh. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Tyrese Knight in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
To say last year changed the trajectory of Sam Darnold's career feels a little bit like an understatement, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, the year he had in Minnesota alongside head coach Kevin O'Connell by far was the best year of his career, and it's a big reason why Seattle paid him what they did to come in, replace Geno Smith as the starting quarterback. So now the question is, years ago under Kyle Shanahan, 1 year under Kevin O'Connell, can he now bring that to Seattle and have that same level of success and take them back to the playoffs? Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Get this complete. It's Cup again. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Once again, it's Walker. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
16-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Toss right side for Marks. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3-3 our score. 2 minutes to go in this 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw, it's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Darnold now on 1st and 10.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and They bring him down for a sack.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up third down and
8. One final throw before the break. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes White. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. DJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, this is Walker. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Darnold. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Seattle.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Walker.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Darnold in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now a 3rd and 2. Stroud to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Darnold. Looking to the left side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up the best route runners in the league.
Here's a designed run. He takes off.
Darnold on the keeper. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a...
To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks take a 10-3 lead.
Seahawks 10, Texans 3.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Here's second and 2. Back to throw. Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain there of 17.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That one out wide for Marks. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Open man, that's Collins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2 on the play.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 3rd down. Stroud going to set up the throw. It's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's down to the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. One final play. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
What's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid, close, but it's not enough. You that reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. If somebody gotta do it, I mean. If somebody gotta do it, I take a G pass. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? Look at all that nigga. What he on? This is not his home. This is a revelation. How to get it gone.
4 quarters would not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Noel. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Whoa! And They'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Third down, 3 to go. Now Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
First and goal, Houston.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing is Stroud. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Handoff here, and it's Marks. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Throwing here on third. That's going to be caught.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.